Hey guys, it's Mrs. Boyce. I hope this is finding you well. I know you're all excited to get ready and do this math. So this is, I think, the easiest way for me to do it for you. I think I'm gonna try and go through the notes with you a little bit. I'm gonna have you do some examples, send it back to me maybe if you can, if you take a picture of things when I ask you to, and just upload it to Google Classroom. You can email me with any questions, of course. You can ask me through Google Classroom, and I'm still on the remind. So you can always text me through that, just with any questions that you may have. And we will do this together. We'll get through it together, okay? So I'm going back to, I'm going to upload, or I did upload this worksheet, if you could see this here. And I would like you, I'm going to go through the first one together with you, just to kind of refresh our memory as to what we were doing before we left. So take a look at number 1. It says secant of theta times cotangent of theta. So what we're doing is that we're simplifying. And if you read the directions, it says remember to try to change to sine and cosine. So that means if something is already in sine or cosine, you are not changing it. And then once you get everything to sine and cosine, if you can, then you're getting rid of any fractions. Okay. So I also uploaded this down here. It's just I think a better version than what I gave you the other day, or the other day 2 weeks ago. I think this is a more condensed version of what we're going to be using. So take a look at these, and that's really the worksheet that's going to help you the most in terms of simplifying. So let's go back to my worksheet, and we'll do the first example together. So it says secant. So we know that secant has to deal with, or deals with cosine. So we're going to write secant as the reciprocal of cosine. So we're going to write 1 over cosine. Don't mind my writing. It's right just as neat as when I write to normally, right on the board normally. And then if you go back to cotangent, you're going to see cotangent, we're going to use, again, cosine over sine, because that has, now we're changing it into cosine and sine. So I'm going to write, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on. I'm going to try and do this. Cosine, hold on, over sine. Right, okay. I think typing is a little bit better so you can see it easier, right? And then, let me erase this so I can keep it consistent here for you. Okay, so this is going to be, we said 1 over cosine. Not what I wanted. Sorry. Hold up. Okay, and cosine. Okay, so now there we are. Great. So now, if you notice, because the cosine, one's on the bottom and one's on the top, you're allowed to cross these out. So what you're left with is 1 over, and then sine is on the bottom. And again, I think it's just faster for me to do it this way. So now you have 1 over sine. Okay, we'll go back to your worksheets because we still don't want fractions. So if you go back to 1 over sine, oh, my other worksheet had it. Sine and cosecant are interchangeable here. So you're going to write sine is really 1 over, no, I'm sorry, 1 over sine is cosecant. We discussed that again. I don't know if you remember that, but we discussed that when we were in school. So this becomes cosecant, and that is your final answer. So anytime you see 1 over sine, that's the reciprocal. If you see 1 over cosine, that's secant. If you see, and then tangent and cotangent really use these guys instead. Tangent and cotangent, you use these two. Okay, so what I want you to do from here, if you're watching this, I want you to finish the odds and then send it back to me. Okay, I want you to see what you can come up with for 3, 5, 7, and 9. Oh, and 11. Sorry, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. Okay, that will be posted for you. And again, just send it back to me. Let me see what you do with it, and I'll give you, some credit for trying it. And then I'll get back to you with any feedback I have for you. Okay? All right, guys, thanks. So, talk to you soon.